a caliber class like Lovell. The top riders nothing there. How the top riders? He broke off back the way that he is. He bust chain. You hear man the bust chain. Don't let you a man bust chain in a tour. The fans say, no bust chain. He go out either we feel we don't go bust chain. Holiday no the bust chain. It's so big holiday. So powerful no bust chain and no lovely bust chain.
But let me explain to you, Pat. And this is what Pat. Good thing he came to the shop and he explained to me. He said, in a bus that the giant link, if he bust the when he remember that he have he have 12 speed in a palace. 12 speed chain even narrow.
Yeah, but who you do this? The way they want to ride also. When they ride also they ride.
And then they ride 12 speed too. Yeah.
I just think.
Well, remember he ride on one by. I know.
Lovell, you have to get a bike to so far and have up on the I have do something with that. You have dash that in the water and make fire, bless that or something. I know somebody boss and broke thing bicycle components more than use on. But Lovell bring back that break at the time.
Yes,
Lovell commit.
No, you know what happened? When I
but that is say like when I break, you think you gonna bam it come back, sure.
One of the most exciting race, right?
I watch it.
I don't know which break wins. I try to stay around, catch as much as I could catch because I said, which one going?
What was the average speed?
The average like 24.3 or something like that. Yeah. Going up, we made like about close to 27 and 25, 26, 27 along that range we made go fast.
Decent speed. I was impressed with that race and with the lead changes.
Exactly.
And when Kios gone too, I say don't do it. I say don't. Well, Kios gone off when they chase there. Even I break somebody else, and when they catch Kios gone, so I say who chase? Oh no. When I trouble with Kios gone, I say when Kios gone, you have chase again. Yeah. But they still must stop.
Because when Kios gone,
who was smart to be smart is a Pope.
Oh yes,
I was impressed with
Pope.
Yeah. Very impressive Pope. Pope they ride.
Because one spell Pope made with 3 valvoline, right? With you, Josh, and who else?
Me, Josh, and Brandon. Yeah, one spell. I see it may work, but then one spell. He like as he jump on, he go right off. I understand that you know, in a 3 man, you know, I understand that. Yeah, you know.
Because I rip you
I don't want to start it from there. Because when I say this man, I don't. As he jump the front, he want to come off. I tell him, I say, no, I could just keep it steady. Yes, alright.
Yeah, when you got 3 man, break away your teammate. You're not quick to.
For her give it a
yeah, no punch chance. Okay. Yeah. For rock, we get big established. And then, but that was
But you
when they catch me back, I said, I don't want to see it. I said, what? Chop the free wheel. I said, free wheel, I'm going to wheel it back. And then Josh trap the thing and Josh gone. When Josh gone, I think Pope respond. And when Pope respond, I said, boy, well, let's start the move now. So then I fly out, and when I fly out, I noticed that Pope barely climb up the hill. So I said, well, I'm going to pass her. And I pass Pope. And as I pass her, I'm done the look for going on the smokes bring her back. Smokes jump that front and keep it steady. And then from there that's how you try away. No, when we go in at the break, the last break right there, so when we gone 4 we end up they gone. Me, Josh, that right before Cave Branch, like that. Yeah, that. I'm a bike. Yes. Yeah. And I'm all left it outside.
It's okay. Oh, it's okay.
Yeah.
That's bicycle.
Cheap.
You say the man go when the bicycle drop?
Cheap.
You think that Jackman when the man get jump the bicycle drop, the man love the bicycle.
What?
If Chief don't follow, Chief will try to check out your would be no problem.
Yeah. So yes.
That big them got in smokes.
Smokes, yeah.
But I see that man called sprint actually. I think so.
Yeah, no, that was tell that the main break. When we gone, we work together, and then when you reach up cutting tree or so, like the lee right by they got like a lee slope. I remember if you remember that year when I get off on a slope for the Belmont Classic, I see a slope we go up, and then Josh they tell me, wait, can't want to go, I just want to go, and he like, no, wait, make a see what happen. I want to look back. I said, Oscar had to come by himself. I said, ooh, I said that's the first mistake. When he reached, a little while after, I look back again and see Derek the car. I said, ooh, I scraped my shit again.
Only you smoke some popping.
Yeah, me smoke Poppy and Josh. That made the group right there. And I believe when the guys bring we close enough, they might bridge one by one.
Yeah, one by one.
But the thing is, when Derek came across, why he come across like lightning? I never see him.
Joshua get everything.
No, Josh made the way. Josh made in the group with me. He made in the break. Josh come 6.
Yeah.
6.
I gotta cook the 5 and see Joshua.
Josh come 6.
Okay. So 6 and finish it right there.
Yeah, that made the 6 right there.
But the gap, when they take the gap for the backman of Farney that 25 seconds, Bob then everybody be there after that.
Tight.
Bob was when Oscar dropped the thing.
Don't Bob in the chase also.
Bob chase and also who the expressing the chase.
Buna, I think, when the chase Patrick too.
They put Bob in a trouble there.
Huh? No, George Abraham Jr. Bob George Abraham Jr. free wheel. Remember? He free wheel and shake his head. He said he can handle Oscar. And Bob close the gap to Oscar. And get on point with when we pass over the bump, when we pass Cotton Tree, he was there. And when we left for Ghana front and look back, Oscar came across by himself. So he settled that, yeah.
And then the only brother let them go too. Can you come after that?
Yeah, he come after that. He
come after Oscar?
After Oscar reach.
He must go up the hill.
Yeah, he come down the hill like
I know what he must let them go up the climb.
Probably. And when he reached, I said, ooh, I said, man, I said, boy, that's it. I said, that's the worst mistake.
Did you feel surprised they never know about the break? That 6 man there?
Because they use out their man. Remember when they got one break with Baby Chav? Baby Chav and Brandon.
Brandon and Brandon.
Cad,
that my chance.
I think they go a little longer.
But then they start to work with them West Truck because they find it as one threat.
When they say Brandon and beat.
Yeah, they find it as a threat.
Listen to me now. G4 want for long forever because when I see the backhoe, don't show me the backhoe, that G4 I see the chase. Then when I check our front now, Sean Cad still abandon the work too. You kind of work the front and then your man you call the chase the back. If you call the chase the back, you have support the front there. Because only chase each other.
Yeah.
Only work out on yourself. If you run, actually Sean Cad is running from his guys that are chasing him.
But he never know. I think he never know. Sean Cad never know that then he come.
What was the discussion? I remember when Sean Cad attack out, Brandon jumped.
That's not my Sean Cad gone.
Sean Cad gone somewhere like around 11 miles, somewhere around there.
Going to
and Brandon just made a beg for service. But Brandon sit and Brandon jump across.
Okay, sir.
And then the whole field started to freewheel and they had a discussion, but it seems like a little argument or dispute, but I couldn't hear clearly, but it seems that no one wanted to work or something like that. What you mean,
everybody just the dog out each other and I don't like, well, right then, well, I got a man in the front there, me got a man in the front.
How long they don't know?
So when they jump out there, when they gone and they not catch them back tail, you know.
Remember Baby Chav me drop and thing close to like about 18 there.
Oh, okay, you're right.
And then from there he stretch it off. And when he stretch it off, and then Jivin me they try bring her back, but Jivin realized that I had to wait for make it carry me close enough so that I could bridge across to my brother. But it is smart if you will. I don't remember. I don't think afterwards I started chase. Afterwards.
Your libera?
Yeah, my libera when
I catch Brandon by himself.
Yeah, because when Brandon look back and see and come Brandon.
Oh, so what?
And when Brandon, when Baby Chav catch Brandon, Sean Cad to the pace that they continue run to. Sean Cad still in the pace. So I mean Sean Cad, Baby Chav and Brandon they rotate. When you got back and miss you, I say that blew the chase. So my mind is blew the chase. Why Sean Cad would have run from the chase high?
That one deplete the whole race.
And the gap not that big, so to me you can look back. The man you rather look back. You rather look back and see who the chase. If I look back and say, well, see I blew the chase me, that's mean more likely they give a instruction for bring this back because maybe I can't beat Brandon and Baby Chav. So I go quickly stop case that by the pace by instruction came. You see the blue train, you come back there. I can't help you now. I make them two rotate and then, but he still rotate me. So I was in miscommunication in and in team, not the work out. By Glenn, you have to get something. I don't know where they go on there. You have to baptize bike. You have to get that's a blue machine, no they. That's not they go like the real.
But to be honest, they didn't road. I mean, we
don't understand very good, but I'm telling you, they are making some mistakes that to me are not to be made for the level of riders that are riding so long. And they don't know junior riders. They got some great riders, so they don't make them mistake there. Okay, I want to race now in my bed, and I said, every time 501 reach out here. No blue shot no there. Like this happen, I want to be that they make 501 go and then they decide no, okay, make them go we are running on.
But one I think I could say Mr. P, they never had to chase. They could have take the gamble, so at least I get third. Or second or first. You never know what could happen. Right?
You know what Brandon now?
With Derek and Baby Chap, I take that gamble, I put all the stress for our truck. And that how our truck capitalized by day. That's why they ain't put a man up front.
Now what race press up make up in the race there?
They had all them man there. All them man about.
Eric ride?
No, Eric never ride. Yeah, he not the only one who never ride. For even Keon ride
no,
too.
But
Keon ride too.
For free boy no ride man. Which Keon ride?
Keon ride?
Which Keon?
Robert too?
Why Keon will not be able to sell man? Why you get go? You must get go quick to man. Keon man also line up in a way. Pay get go and find out the way man. You must get pop early though.
Well, the man get motivated for way back. I mean.
Yeah, but this is no way you get back. You don't get back by ride race and make them punch up and embarrass you. That's not the way for. Keon to me was a rated rider. Me rated, then I saw bad come back to make. I didn't make the kind of then I bad. I didn't want the kind of come back there. Don't tell me about I'm making a comeback. But this is an excellent too. Like it's big. I'm coming back. You are coming back to what? Where you come back to? When you bam within 10-15 miles, you get to go in the race. They don't know come back. That is not a comeback, Keon. I felt before the night out, where you get to go. I'm more like you know how far.
You may talk about the Castro brothers, eh?
One ride is
in Chicago.
Yes, I know.
Was a real domestic.
Was my domestic too?
Yeah, because he don't want to bring back the group. When the
he
went just before the
he may be so long.
Right.
Steady, long and steady.
So rewind back. You swear you don't know? When 5-1 they go early watch the race. Whenever 5-1 go, nobody seem to go in. I don't know if they go to hard but the blue machine have to go in. Good G Flow for go in and West Track have to go in. While you are putting make them go then soon chase whole for whole the man look at any chase. Because whenever I see them break apart from a poke get another break there. Nobody no go with 5-1. That's like with 3 man against 1 man, 4 man against 1 man. With the rest of man, they don't move. No, you have it till they go now. I want to play Superman now and say, okay, we are running down. That thing happen on Superman role. That's why I say, who are 5 more G4 team on the ride. But when you see that blood sugar about you, I say, they say, the way Paul and we win the money again.
But Oscar drop a mad thing wrong mile turn 2, so I mean when a man like a missile.
But I think that was a blow because they don't love running down.
Yeah, well, yeah. When Lovell gone,
Oscar put the
whole race broke, The race broke. I said, boy, I see the gap. They open up Lovell and the crowd, and then Oscar did that fun. I said, boy, I have to catch this. So as I surge from up the hill back at down on milk there so, and I saw I reach cross, and when I reach cross I stay right at the tail and I wait now and I see Oscar at the front and I say, man, bring her in. Now right there I gone too. I'm gone.
Love chase hard, okay, John?
He put on the pressure.
Put on pressure.
Put on the pressure.
But he must see Love more like no must see gone when he gone though. Love make he gone and get out there and then he gone after that.
But he gave a signal that Lovell gave a signal like
no, but Agatha.
Yeah,
but then you didn't get a signal there. But because then a bad signal, okay? You are chasing how long Lovell chasing? Then I take that to go to you.
Chase a lot, yeah.
When you get up,
But you go on, I love a good speed. Why love no good as a jump?
but Lovell did in an interview, he did say that he made a mistake because as soon as he gets back Oscar, as somebody lighted up, I'm not sure, I think Josh lighted up there.
Me.
So, but all in all, man, it was an exciting race. I mean, the fans, you know, a lot of the fans say they're happy for series like that.
Yeah, that
would keep it excited.
Shuffle up.
You never know who me. I know when you I know when you
Well, I the same thing. It gave me opportunity to use my new phrases and come good, you know.
Because the race ride now, fashion
competitive.
You can use your.
Yeah. It was winning.
Chief. Yeah, it was written out way for computer your new phrase.
Yeah. And
I think skills but I'm going skills rule.
Scatter. I crash my happen too.
Yeah,
crash happen too.
Oh, you miss a crash?
Oh,
okay, that's what I'm gonna forget, man. Anything more that. Next one too, go baptize your bike too. Go crash too. Shane Jones crash the most. George Jr. crash the most of everybody's I think. Then that's still Shane Jones and Lover with bike problem. They trade there. Then you forget the machine, something take care of the car. Then you go crash. I say, do you crash a lot? Did you crash off Shane Jones?
Yeah.
But Shane Jones again go crash too. They crash a lot. I don't know what they do for crash so much, but they like crash too.
Yeah, Chab, but it was a very interesting race, I say, and very, very, very interesting race, very exciting race. I mean, the fans had something to enjoy.
I hear some people who tell me my Mr. Joe Reimer for Caribbean, they say, man, you had me on the pipe on my seat. I say, boy.
Yeah.
A lot of people like they really enjoy the race.
Yes, they did enjoy the race. And I hope that a lot of cyclists continue to train hard, keep in shape.
Mr. Glenn has to be giving kudos as well.
Yeah, of course.
Yes, I have to really.
Mr. Glenn race so far. Oh, and people they tell me, pan the side to make some I can tell them, I tell Mr. Wayne, Mr. Joe, you can tell Mr. Joe too. Everybody sponsor race, but 501 look like so far, they no sponsor no race. So talk to them and make them throw and thing because them say, no, see come in and eat man, man food, and only throw no food from man eat.
I think that's something we have a plan there. 501 plan.
Well, not this weekend. Chief WC race are full of fireworks too.
Yes, that's nice.
Ordonez, you like you not cause I don't know.
Of course.
I hear kind of thing.
Yes.
Like Sunday one we get permission for you. I write a letter for you. I mean,
no man, I'll be out there. Don't know how that with Chief. But Chav, you know, it was nice having you here. I mean, the Chavaria family, boy.
Yeah, I have
really
I have to say really big up for all of them. I could say me big
of
up.
Course,
I have a list here and a half.
What?
I have my list. I don't want to forget nobody. Like honestly, you know, for being here, I have to thank everybody where they behind this. You know, cause without them, I don't think this may have passed.
What is that?
I have a whole list here. I have a whole list.
That's a list of that book.
Yeah, I have a big up, first of all, I have a big up the 501 Valvoline cycling team, Electrolyte, GNC, Belize Tourism Board, Caribbean Tires, Valvoline Oil, CK Sports Bar, Mr. McLean, and the team members, of course. You know, without the team members, I don't think I'm able to pull it off. You know, Joshua Fuller, big up yourself, Shamin Burns, well, he never ride this one, but you know, he always there for support the team. Marion Munoz, Brandon Catus, of course, the daddy, Oscar Quiros, you know, big up yourself, Derek Chavaria, and then not to forget too, the team management, Mr. Oscar Quiros, Senior, he always there for support for you know, thanks a lot, Mr. Oscar, Mr. Rolly Wait, Zamir Guerra, you know, for organize up the meal after our victory, for we, Mrs. Janine Quiros, Mr. Emil Bradley, and of course the coach, Aiden Juan. You know, and
still a state coach?
Yeah, he's still a coach. He just graduated. I know him like the chess move there. I know him like that.
Well, the way a state coach, a man that I believe that not look like don't know where they coach. A man coach for a state.
And then of course the Chavaria family. I have to try to big up all of them. No, because no one will big me after this.
That was a big how big a family?
Yeah, see there? Paulita Chavaria, my sister, my mom, Paulita Chavaria as well. My dad, of course, you know, the man behind everything.
Oh, you married Paulita too?
Yeah, Paulita.
Oh,
Yeah.
sister like Juna?
Yeah, she like Juna. Yeah. And Justin Chavaria Senior, my pa, Emelita Gomez, and my sister, my brother Valangento. He the guy will hook me up with a liver now and then, no? Lee B12. Yeah, and then I have right Marisol Chavaria in LA, Jay Chavaria, Marita Chavaria. My cousin will always hook me up with coconut water, Mr. Theodore Chavaria. My sister-in-law, Evangeline Miller.
Mga cheer,
and then
with the bucket cheer, coconut for people cheer.
Yeah, the man look after me, man. I have to big the man up. My auntie, where they watch the show too, Miss Berta Alford, my bed. My next auntie Julie Jimenez, Rosara Ortega, Auntie Anita Henry. My next coach, Mr. Charles Lewis, you know, behind the scenes.
Charlie?
Yeah, he one of the guy where you know, hook me up on that. Yeah, he helped me right now.
Very good.
And I have to say a huge thank you, you know, for your time and effort.
Only Big Mike no one tell no one nothing.
Yeah, and then my girlfriend Tisha Hyde, then my big brother Lawrence Chavaria, my supporters then. Oh, I got all these supporters here. Miss Candice Buden, Mr. Oswald Bowman, Mr. Tony Gomez, Mr. Edward Sosa and Edgar Sosa from JTF Belize Limited. Mr. Robert Mullings, he always look out for me and my little brother. Say good night. Mr. Leroy Vargas, Mr. Maurice Kelly and Mr. Lade. They always hook me up sometimes with some stuff, you know, for my bike. And not to forget the Belize Coast Guard, of course, Mr. Elton Bennett, the commandant of the Belize Coast Guard, for granting me the time and, you know, all the efforts he put in for all of us in the Coast Guard. And then one of my supervisor, he hold a lot for me, he do a lot for me, my Pure One Usher. Castle, whether the driver and all the Coast Guard cooks there. We really do a lot of stuff behind the scenes again. They hook me up with good food. Right now, yeah, Dreddy, Sheridan, Three Trees, you know, big up on yourself. And I have here my other supporters, Mr. Anthony Catus, Mr. Chano Gill, Mr. Kurt Kelvin, and Edwin Mendes, aka Biggs. You know, he always look out for ways sometimes to give away bike as spare bike. You know, no anybody can do that. So he in there behind the scene too, and I saved the best for last in a sense. You know, I have to big up Mr. Arlen Kittle.
Oh, I mean, what?
I can't forget him, man, because he's the mastermind behind the Chavaria brothers, you know. And I have to big up everybody. I hope I don't forget anybody, you know. But
he said me job. Your series, I have a lot of supporters on the series, I can't call out anyone. That,
you know, and without, you know, I don't think it's possible, you know. Every help, everything you know do for me. And my family and my team, that means a lot, you know, and this is the outcome of it.
Yes, well.
And this is the outcome. And then I got one more stuff I really want to say. I'm send it to Lex. Then they have a sale after the chief race. The chief race, and they got a sale. My little brother in the race fund. Barbecue sale, yeah.
But they sell on Sunday, not Saturday, not one day.
One day. And then we have to big up the chief. The chief will give my little brother the opportunity for, you know, support. And then.
Well, I don't think so. Tell him, let's get barbecue chicken, but Then I got my pork ribs.
Yeah, with the work on that too, because Smiling Meats, the supporter with I think about 5 buckets of meat.
Okay.
So
Big up
I have a big up Mr. Smiling.
Macho sends our ribs.
You know, and everybody with the supporter right now, he actually have one red label, one quarter red label, and one fan for raffle. So all kind of lead things, and yeah, also my pam must send out there. I think I might go out there too for help with the lead dollar drive. Anybody want to give any lead thing, you know, we want to appreciate that for Baby Chav.
Yeah, of course.
So I really want. I hope enough for I know I'll probably forget somebody, but you know, big up everybody who support me, and thanks again for the show, Mr. Ordonez. You know, it's a pleasure to be here, and you know, same thing with Mr. Palace, you know, it's good.
It's a pleasure to have you here. So, Chav, we definitely, I know you will be back someday.
Who knows, you know, everything happened for a reason, Mr. Ordonez, you know.
Okay, good.
All right. So, with that, fans, we take a break and then we'll be back.
This is a Soul Fire production.
As the wheels turn, every Thursday night at 6:30. As the wheels turn, racing through the streets and through the hills. As the wheels turn, every Thursday night we pedaling. As the wheels turn, streaming live with Ordonez. So yes, I sit and watch as the wheel turns. My bike is where I get my thrill. Up and down, riding through the hills. I have no fear as I climb and change my gear. Through the valley so steep, now we on the street. Yeah, yeah, yeah. As the wheels turn, every Thursday night at 6:30. As the wheels turn, racing through the streets and through the hills. As the wheels turn, every Thursday night we pedaling. As the wheels turn, streaming live with Ordonez. So yes,
Hear me now. This is a Soul Fire production. Soul Fire production.
as the wheels turn, every Thursday night at 6:30. As the wheels turn, racing through the streets and through the hills. As the wheels turn, every Thursday night we pedaling. As the wheels turn, streaming live with Ordonez. So yes, I sit and watch as the wheel turns. My bike is where I get my thrill. Up and down, riding through the hills. I have no fear as I climb and change my gear. Through the valley so steep, now we on the street. Yeah, yeah, yeah. As the wheels turn, every turn at 6:30 as the wheels turn. Racing through the streets and through the hills as the wheels turn. Every Thursday night we pedaling as the wheels turn. Streaming live with Ordonez, so yes.
Welcome back, folks. Like tonight, I know the devil out right for us because we have a lot of issues. Judging, we've done put up all the thing there, all the picture with them guys or whatever.
We the big father too for.
We have equipment too. So that's very simple as. So we have.
Chief, you need to bless too.
Father don't bless me. I got flu hole. We can arrive for about 10 days.
So we have in the house no other than the great Chief. Chief, welcome, good night. I mean, it's a pleasure having you here.
First time, Chief,
Yes,
yeah, first time at the panel
well,
show.
you know, we know that you might be on it someday, but it's a pleasure to have you here, Chief. Good night.
Thanks, it's a pleasure being here. It's a pleasure being here.
So, coming up this weekend, big event, the Chief
Double scene.
Double-Scene.
Single scene was in December.
Yes, yeah.
Single scene. Well, Chief can explain.
Yes, that's
more
why he's in the house.
because the
yeah,
single
explain
scene,
everything.
the single scene me really take off. Cause he never got the tour that year, right?
Right.
And so a single scene at December
Right,
Boxing Day.
correct.
But you normally just got the. But you say you can do the single scene.
I will continue with that.
Okay, good. Cause you're.
That will continue.
This is how much year? Cause this is considered a birthday race.
Right.
How much year is this now?
I started in 2017, so this will be the 6th year. 17, 18, 19,
Well,
20,
Miss One.
21, 22. I'm a Miss One 2021.
Sick of COVID.
Sake of COVID. What happened is when I was going to throw it in 2021, they had a lockdown the same month. And so by the time I took out the lockdown, it was already too late. So I said, and on top of that, the borders were closed. The Mexicans couldn't come. The Guatemalans couldn't come. So I said, you know what? Look, we just go to the Boxing Day single scene, which I got that idea. Palace and I traveled to Dominican Republic for a few years. Now they've been having what they call the Triple Cien,
Right.
which is 300-kilometer races that we participate in, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So I got the idea from them and I stole a page from them and I said, well, you know what, since COVID have we locked down and the Mexicans can't come and I couldn't have this race in either 2020 or 2021. 2020 I had it locally only. That race was won by Eddie Osha. Eddie Osha won that in
So
2020.
Chief, you know something? We'll do anything before because we have question and answer tonight.
Oh.
And
I don't spill the beans.
You don't give away
Where I change that. The last man that won that race in 2020 was Eddie Osha. And so in 2021, well, we know I use that question again. We're getting a harder question. I got a harder question for them. In 2021, they locked us during that period, and so we had the Boxing Day single scene, which was 100 kilometers. So this year, the only reason I changed it from the Masters, International Masters Tour of Santino, which is normally for riders 40 and over, is because Mr. Guns is doing a great thing with these young riders.
Right, yeah.
And so to bring them into the race, I decided to change it to Chiefs Double Cien. 2 races, Saturday and Sunday of 100 kilometers, and include them. I have a category 20 to 39. That brings in all the guns riders. 25 have registered in that category. 41 have registered in the category B, which is 40 to 59. And in the category C, which is the 60 plus riders, we have 8 registered riders. Give or take, we have like 74 riders, but now the Mexicans are starting to come in. So by race day, Saturday morning, we'll have 80 riders.
What? You know what happened? Lot of skills what they are over the tarmac, Chief.
You got it right. Wait, your favorite word? Give me your favorite word.
Blow to smithereens.
Oh, you mean?
But the skills that we know a lot. This is the skills one.
But we want to go, the question and answer because we don't want.
Sure, man. I don't want to give you no answers, for God's sake.
So, let's help with the
First question.
the first question, and that is being given by
It's the Ruben Martinez.
Omar Cruz. Which one first?
No, the Ruben Martinez one first.
So the Ruben Martinez one first. So because you have all the technical difficulties, how
You can go over to, well, this one get tricky right now because you're just on two platforms. So that either you have your fans answer on the platform of Facebook or YouTube. Right?
well who have the so Facebook have the most viewers, so we have to pick Facebook. Facebook have the most viewers, so we have to pick Facebook. Sorry about that. I mean, we have the technical issues. We can, yeah. But anyway, that way of life. We have to accept certain things. So give me the first question.
All right, if you want Omar Cruz's question, you can do that one, right?
Omar Cruz is giving away a nice where part the shades there? Oh. Omar Cruz is giving away a nice shades we call Bluetooth. I think we could do. You call charge it up on your Bluetooth, right, Pala?
Okay, yeah.
A nice shades.
I try to answer now.
Look good, Pala, Chief.
Give me your money.
Bluetooth that.
So Omar Cruz question for you to win this prize
is what was his best finish in the whole Saturday cross country race? Give the year, the position, and the team.
Who is this?
All the answer must be in one single comment. We can't have it.
Okay.
But who is that word?
So this is Omar Cruz. Omar Cruz want you.
Omar Cruz be finished across country?
What was his? That's what he said. What was his best position?
Omar Cruz's best position.
Yes, Omar Cruz. What was his best position? Hold on, man. Stand come people,
This is not Mateo, it's Omar.
So Omar.
I don't remember.
Omar, his best position.
His best position, the year, and which team he was ride with. It's a three different way, but when I want this kind of shot, you have to give it. The person who will win it have to give
Nobody
it.
will win that shades. Next question.
Can I answer, teacher?
Next question. Nobody will win that. No, you para sa galis. That's how answer that question.
So let's try to look. I know. If when you get to win a chief.
So we
got the bill for the winner.
You have to have the three thing there: the year, his position, and
the team.
Omar Cruz don't want to give it that shades. Put that over there. Next question.
I don't think we could jump to the next question until we can't get confusing.
Make it about your race while they try to find that the answer.
Yeah.
I think I agree with you.
I think the hardest one for first, right? So once again, get to about.
If we have one question for that shades, when we don't hand, I could understand about three. For God's sake.
Omar won that back.
Omar didn't want to give the shades.
Well, you know, man say you have to make it difficult, right?
Yeah, but that's a little too difficult. He's passing the mark. Even the man by the team that I remember.
Good.
So Chief, I understand you have two females to come.
Yeah, some females are coming from.
Two more come.
Only
think Kaya and Alisa. They be the one down here.
Don't tell him, boy. Don't tell Palas. He better watch it. He might get the first upset.
When I go in there, they could look back. Looks like they don't see me. Look back.
Peace for me all day.
Chief, you may give me a name. Female, is she coming? The one who said Marco?
I can't remember her name. I can't remember her name.
For this name.
Besides, if I remember her name, my wife may want to go, oh, you remember that one name? I don't remember her name.
Come up. They come up?
Those are the same on the same side.
They didn't come up on the TV?
What's that?
They think they're up there?
Oh, I thought bring it in.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna bring it in earlier.
Okay, I don't know. All right. So we.
No, we will have a good event, and I'm very happy that of the support I'm getting. Of course, Belizeans, the way they are, today about 6-8 people registered this evening. With the lack of registration today 6 o'clock, and they call me 6:05. And I'm sure some will call me tomorrow, and some will show up Saturday morning.
Chief, I want if I could pay her 50.
Because I am locking off, well, it's already locked off from 6 p.m. today. It's locked off, and it's $50. And if they want to register, and I'm not doing this to be draconian, but this take a lot of organization, and we want to have everything coordinated. And Ordonez, you know how I run my things.
Exactly.
And so I prefer not to collect the $100 double registration. But Belizeans, the way they are last minute, they will do this. But we accepted them, and all the officials are clear on everything that will happen. And just so the Belizean public could know, we have a whole bunch of station prizes on Saturday and Sunday. 13 Saturday, 17 Sunday, and there will be a sign that I have gotten a specific official to show 2 miles before the sprint prize.
Okay, so you have an idea.
You don't bring a sign, you don't bring my property, you don't bring a sign.
I nearly bring it, boy. The official have it like Tour de France, wrong in neck with a string, and show 2 miles. So, for example, in Saturday stage, the first preem is mile 10. So at mile 8, that official will show the sign, and I've already explained to the Mexicans, and they know 2 miles is 3 kilometers, 3.2. So they'll have an idea when the sprint is, so that they're not caught in the dark. But yeah, we have everything done, packed, and I think it'll be an exciting event. You bring it live, so people will get to enjoy it.
Yes, of course. Nobody win the prize yet?
I tell you, the show are done. We're not going to show next Thursday. We're not going to show the following Thursday, and the prize still going.
We have to move on to the next one. That was why is that the first time, Chief? First time ever?
Super difficult question.
So, make an explain 20 seconds for that. Omar, the reason why nobody will win the prize, you know why? Because people that remember if you may finish, if you may finish that class country, but first part, if people go up in their mind, you may finish, right? You have to come up with a number, you don't have to guess a number.
Yes.
Where must you go?
25th, 35th, 45th.
So, let's move on to the next question.
Next question.
I know if you buy Andrew, because people have never no win free prize. It's a first.
Well, Omar has won something. The first not to win his prize.
Ruben Martinez.
Yes, but Ruben Martinez is giving this the advice.
Won the first Santino's tour. We're not looking for nicknames. You have to give a
Name.
government name in a one comment. No
Yeah,
stutter.
that's an easier question,
Yeah.
of course.
Who won the first Santino's tour?
That was 2017.
2017.
Your winner.
And while they're getting their answers, let me tell you, Don, that in 2017, after having traveled in Central America with Palas, Roque, and other Belizeans, I decided that Belize needed to have an international masters tour for men 40 and over.
Okay.
And that is why I started this. So category is 40 to 49, just like in Central America. B is 50 to 59, and C is 60 to 69. Now in Central America, then just throw in, thank God, D category, 70 to 79. So my dear wife may ask me when I will retire. Well, after they're done with that category. And then I hope they know I eat. But I 80 to 89.
Ring the bell. We have a winner. Richard Santiago is our winner.
What?
Sherman Thomas.
Sherman
AKA
Thomas.
Pest.
That is correct. That is correct.
So your winner, a T-shirt, a Smithereens T-shirt, along with $25 donated by Mr. Ruben Martinez, who always support the show. Thanks, Mr. Ruben. Next question.
Our next question: who is the only cyclist to double dip in the Santino's Tour?
So, Mr. Ruben Martinez again. Who is the only cyclist to double dip in the Santino's Tour? You have a,
When I double dip?
you may win his category and the overall. Right?
Correct,
Right.
correct,
Yes,
correct.
there's a cyclist. That
Because the way the initial International Masters Tour de Santino started was that they had an open category, which is the 40 to 49. Then you had the B category 50 to 59 and the C category 60 to 69. But the older guys could win the younger guys, and it counts.
but not the reverse way. It's only
Yeah, the young can't win the old, but the old. So if in my case, I am ring the bell. The winner is
Answer look like it come in.
Shakra.
I tell them no nicknames, so everybody will call nicknames, but Fernando Rosado said Fitzgerald Joseph.
Well, we have to remember we said no nicknames.
Why
Many
Fer-
names,
Man,
yeah.
everybody
Fernando.
will call us,
Fernando, you get one prize, okay? Yeah, Fernando.
Yes, in 2019, Palace won his 50 to 59 category, but came in first overall, and also won the 40 to 49 category. So he got 2 trophies and two $500. Actually, $1,000 was the prize at that time for first place for the open category, 40 to 49, and $500 was the prize for 50 to 59. So he's the only one that has double dipped and done that during the time of the tour.
Mr. Omar Cruz says, Chief, a hint, Jeffrey was in the break with us.
Who is Jeffrey? I just play Jeffrey's a liar. Omar Cruz, I remember something from 1991, right? Well, barely remember what happened last week.
Omar, real make this one by Palace. This one a real make tough.
I don't know if since we've
That year you put Coca-Cola team to chase us down.
Wait. Omar, me never do.
about 19 months we get to remember when Coca-Cola got up front and jamming and running down by Rory Creek. So we don't have the 2017 winner was Sherman Pest Thomas. Palace was 2019, and we know the give who that 2018 because that might be our question as well.
Two things, man. Cut it down to is the place and the year.
Something like that. Or the team and the
Yeah, two things.
Give one and then where and then two of it. So because there are 3 things to make his answer get correct,
Yeah.
but we just change it to 1 if the man straight with that.
Yeah, well, that he get the prize. I mean, ask Mr. Omar. You know, you probably have to maybe ask one next question quick or something because we want to give away this prize.
Omar, change the question, man. Change the question. I could tell you, I don't second for 2 years. I can't answer that. So I can tell you, I can't say, Omar.
Nobody can say it.
Well, maybe I can win because I know the answer.
They must give you.
Yeah, also you are doing.
Yeah,
Even Sylvester said 1981.
Omar, how about it?
Bye, Stephen. This is the first one you can't win, Stephen. You got to know.
I know Omar still right. I meet him the other day.
Oh,
Just give the year. Just give the year.
year.
So on play Bolido. So just give the year. Just give the year.
I
Just
got
give the
picked
year.
up
So
for
play
Omar.
Bolido.
Omar is my boy, okay?
Watch out.
Me never know Omar. Did I believe?
Anybody ran a race the other day?
Wait, which race?
I see him rolling quick with his shoes off. He said,
I never do right cross for the Sunday.
Yes,
that
and
two
that-
had the bill. One gap catch about 5 away, but the person may get the gap, may give me the gap, was no other than Omar. So when I get a phone now, when I do for drop my bomb for a bridge back, and I see that I mean I saw choice words for because I don't think that Omar, is it you?
Well,
I mean, I'm a vehicle on a car when I see a whole bunch of them on the side of the road.
well, the man didn't start.
I say that the train, they send it right cross country.
What do you think I had to do, Omar Sunday, when the gap done big?
Slap on left on.
Oh, we couldn't help him, boy. Bye bye. Yeah? Where am I say?
Say Chris Arthur in the yard.
Well, I'm going to hit the league.
Fans, listen, fans.
Chris Arthur with 2 yards.
It's still difficult.
Let's play the Bolliger thing. Let's
Omar?
In a 2002, Eduardo Uribe
One.
beat Chris Arce, and then Chris Arce come and beat him the next year, so that 2003. Yeah.
1887, what is it?
What is it?
1887. That was the battle thing. That is
I never know that this is one Liam jokes show. If I would want to bring me jokes. Every fucking all the best you do.
we got it.
Nobody play.
If I play CBS when I said I just know beep.
Boy.
How about when I ring the bell?
Joe!
That's
Maria
right. Film,
Omar was called here and give him the answer. Buy with me shades.
Eric Chavarria has won the shield.
Yeah, what you for?
I feel like Justin peeping at me and someone goes.
That what you for?
What were the answers?
You get it, yeah? What you for?
2004.
2004.
Okay,
So it was
because I go in my block.
And he was riding for BTL
Fusion.
Yeah.
John Burns played on BTL Fusion.
I look into that with him,
All right, so let's go back to the
So who is the
Thanks,
only
Omar.
rider that has won in his class every year?
for the
Santino's store.
okay. So there's a rider that won.
Rosado, that don't mean I get okay?
Who that?
Rosado,
Who that Rosado?
the one with my
Ferdinand.
Fernand.
Alright.
He like with my say by the way. If I answer this, put by the way.
Everything you hear, Palace.
Give the name of the rider.
That's funny.
The start, he won.
This guy, you're not eligible for it.
Who is it?
I just guess it.
Yes, he wins. This Levi right there win, but I don't know if he go win.
Yeah, he in the studio.
He never asked you.
Charles Francisco is our winner.
Yeah,
Charles Francisco. So boy, I'm one man, by the way. They are the host, man.
so that
Who in that?
the
Santiago Castillo is the only man.
But I can wait for 60.
By then I was 70.
That was 70 plus.
I 66, you 55. When I 70, you are 59.
So you are the 70 plus?
Yes.
by the Jackson.
I changed 60 plus to 70 plus.
T-shirt and $25.
No way.
But because Chief gave away
He went straight from 50 to 59 to 70 plus.
Chief. But you might have, but I don't know how to Lex. Yeah, you say.
Chief know it.
Oh, you know. Okay, you know the answer. All right. So, you ask the question.
You can text it to me right now. The answer.
Oh, you can text him. You can text the answer to Lex if anything. But remember, because you gave away the one we asked with Edison Usher. And you
Wait,
said
new question.
So you have to ask the question, but you have to text the answer to Lex.
Make I get my phone. Right there.
So you ask the question, and you text the answer to Lex, because I'm not gonna make mistake and go say it by ear.
No man, I know how to do that, sir. Alright. Wanna discuss something while I think we want to ask.
Yeah, same. So Paulo, who you think?
Saturday morning, start 8.
Yeah, get in there.
From Old Belize.
Old Belize.
Goes to and turn at mile 30, is it mile 37 there, 37 and a piece.
By the
Jagaparo cut off. And then,
The bigger one.
that's good, I got it.
Yeah,
And then
but that's how
we
good
come
enough.
back and we finish, see back Old Belize. So Old Belize, Jagaparo cut off, back to Old Belize, so I give you 100 kilometers. Then Sunday morning, 8:30 again, travel from the Sandcast, goes up the Northern Highway, through Boom, take a left at Hattieville on the Western Highway, or the George Price Highway, and goes to mile 8 roundabout, turn at roundabout and come out the same way, same course back to Hattieville, right through Boom, right for the Golson, and come finish right by Sandcastle before Sandcastle line is already there. Give you our next 100 kilometers. That's the two stages for the single season. We go look for notable riders that will. You have to note that guns riders are riding this race, weekend warriors, and any rider that is over 40 plus can do this race.
Okay.
So
Paul, and I'm familiar a lot of the riders there. They perform well at the city.
The weekend warriors. Okay, let me tell you something. I believe a weekend will win the tour.
Bob Gabriel, right?
Yeah.
Bob rode an excellent race Sunday. So Smokes, yeah.
Who didn't ride on Sunday but will be riding this is, of course, the man they call V12, no? Sherwin Roca.
As I've said that, I personally think that weekend warriors want to ride the race.
I believe so too. I believe that the
anybody that is weekend warrior can ride. He's a weekend warrior.
The beauty about it is that this year, Ordonez, it's not an automatic double dip. To double dip, and I took a page out of the Mexicans and the Guatemalans where I've traveled, is you have to pay double registration. And so a lot of guys consider doing that and say, you know what, I know they do that. So the only riders that paid the extra $50 to be able to double dip, in my case triple dip, is myself, Warren Coy paid double dip, David Interana Mexican, Palas Joseph, Roque Matos, Jose Choto, and D. Wade. So they can win the A class, nobody else.
Because they pay
they paid extra $50, and I've sent that information out.
Okay.
But other than that, the A class can win their own prize, with the exception of these guys who paid an extra registration to be able to win that prize. So, to clarify to the public, if any of these riders, Roque Matos, Dwayne Wade, Palas, me should win overall, we can win
Come in the top 5.
top 5. They can win a position in both the A and the B, as Palas, which you mentioned a while ago, did in 2019 when he double dipped. But that year it was free. Now we've changed it so that you have to pay to double dip. For example, my good friend Willasey, who is 60 plus, was asking me if I think he should double dip, and I tell him, will you, and he say $100, because that crowd in the A and the B very, very hard to go beat. I say, you talk about Roque Matos, you talk about Palas, you talk about all the young boy like Money in the A class, Tyrene, Tasha, Green, then Ellie boy Rough.
They
also need the talk about V12
Smokes
and
Valan, and there's a good feel of guys here, and of course anything can play in a race. This will be an 80 field race, so you have crashes. You have, if you're sitting down in the 80th position coming into a station prize, when that station prize takes place, off that station prize, 10 guys can go, and if you're sitting down 60th to 80th, you miss it.
Yep.
You miss it. You know how the game goes, but you'll be there to bring it to us live.
I really want to see the blow Palas to smithereens.
Smithereens. Kai, upstart, true? Upstart, yeah.
I look right down, especially when we show to
he like right above.
Like right above. Yes,
he like here, Warren. He like right above.
I win the back of it too.
Chief, you have the question?
I have the question. I don't send Alexi the answer. It's an easy question, and the last time this race was held was in 2020, and I've already given the answer. Ediosha won, and there was a breakaway of 3 riders. Quickly name the other 2 riders that were with Ediosha.
Okay, that's easy.
One single comment.
Okay.
I will want no nicknames, the real name. The 2 riders that were with Ediosha, they actually did a phenomenal race, because Kenny Gladden in a break, Dewey Wade was in that break, and they got dropped. I was actually surprised, because I thought Dewey Wade and Kenny Gladden would have stayed there with them and had the best chance to win. When we caught them around Armenia, I said, wow, smithereens indeed.
No nicknames, remember, no nicknames, full name, no nicknames. So there were 2 other riders.
2 other riders coming to them, and actually I didn't think Eddie would have won. I thought that one of the other riders among these 3 riders, it finished at St. Margaret, and it was a wicked event. We have video of it where the attacks took place, and
Roque gave a real good
Roque
man announcer.
yeah.
So you know, how you go look back and you know, go look and research that race.
And I was telling Palace that next year we'll have to revisit the situation, because I will be honest with you, a lot of Mexicans and very few local riders were a little
But one single name like a last name missing, should we still acknowledge it?
It's up to you. You make that call.
Yeah, when you
Whatever
do that-
call you make is good with us.
In that case, because Brandon Cantu said Preston Martinez and Moses. Right after that, Anthony Honda said Wayne Moses and Preston. So
2.5, so the first one I get it.
I would because Brandon only said Moses and the other one said Wayne Moses. I would split the price. I think that would be
But
fair.
I shot on the game.
Oh, now shut on again. Boy, I think that the $50 where I give. Sorry.
Let's see what we can do. Because that price, Mr.
And then
Ruben.
you have to give it to the person that say correct, because
Yeah.
you didn't say correct. Is it Preston Martinez and Wayne?
Well,
Okay,
we
yeah.
basically said so. We have to give it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, good. Like it, she.
Tessibu, are you in it?
Yeah.
Tessibu.
Tessibu.
Oh, that Tessibu, all right, Tessibu.
You win because we say no nicknames, or you have to call the full name.
Yeah.
You don't have to go to school and get the name of the people, correct? Because
Tessie. Tessie la regular caller though, a contributor.
So Tessibu win that prize is given that's on T-shirt by Mr. Ruben Rock. Ruben Rock, that he actually printed a shirt, and he has to give away one tonight. But the other ones that he gave away, that we give for the prize, the proceeds for the shirt actually go towards Ordonez Bike Shop.
Nice.
In June, no? So
Nice,
we want
nice.
to thank Mr. Ruben Rock. He supported the race big time, and I must say thank you. Chief, I think what I'll do is I'll give you a prize next week.
No problem.
Because if we stay all night and
Yeah.
Which price that do we say?
Santi left money for prize.
I brought $100 to give away as prizes.
Yeah, so
That Ordonez can decide to give it 25 each or 50 each or any way he wants.
I'm thinking you like Omar Costo. You give an answer, you give a question the way you can say it.
So Chief
My prize is easy to win. No, but I will tell you, Ordonez,
Yes,
next year we have to make a decision if we leave it at this format of the Double CN or change it back to the International Masters Tour of Santino, because a lot of Mexicans didn't come because they prefer the previous format, which is 40 to 49, 50 to 59, and 60 plus. 3 categories.
Well, that can be a call, Chief.
Yeah, this 20 to 39 threw them off.
Okay.
And then remember the second category is from 40 to 59. I understand that why Barney is not riding, because that 40 to 59, he preferred 50 to 59. One of his teammates mentioned that to me. But so next year we'll have to make that decision. But indeed, this brought in 25 young guys in that age bracket.
Okay.
And the first tour we had like 60 riders, 2017. 2018 it grew to like 70. By 2019 we had a big field, about 80. And then of course COVID came in, and 20 it was just local. But we still had a big field, like 75 riders. And then we didn't have any 21, and this field we're having 80 riders. So we'll have to sit down and analyze how we'll move next year. But guys, I want to thank you all for having me. It's my bedtime.
Yep.
I had a flu this week, so I want to let you know.
Yes, Chief, but it's a pleasure having you here. So I don't know who I want to big up.
Well, look at this list with 300 people. I have nobody to big up. I want to just thank the officials who always do a good job. Clearly, my sponsors, and I have them memorized: Belize Bank. I want to thank Sean Finstein from his new company, Design Depot, Digicel. They've been with me from the inception. Sancas, of course, and Belikin, which will be donating bears. So, we'll get nice up after the race. Other than that, I want to thank you guys and the fans and the cyclists for supporting the race. Finito.
Chief, it's a pleasure, you know. Looking forward to
Well,
Skillerines.
well, next Thursday we're supposed to invite the winners of that race as well.
Right.
Nice.
It was a pleasure.
Now, big Sandy, look, I don't win it 6, it was 5 times. You bring no 5 times, champ, okay?
No man, I can beat this time. So Mexicans, they have 8 already in the C plus, 60 plus. You know, I'm not train whole week and I got flu, right? So
we'll take a short break and we'll return to me and Palace and do some only
wrap up.
Talk about it.
I'm here say, hear me now. This is a Soul Fire production. Soul Fire production.
As the wheels turn, every Thursday night at 6:30. As the wheels turn, racing through the streets and through the hills. As the wheels turn, every Thursday night we pedaling. As the wheels turn, streaming live with Ordonez. So yes, I sit and watch as the wheel turns. My bike is where I get my thrill. Up and down, riding through the hills. I have no fear as I climb and change my gear. Through the valley so steep, now we on the street. Yeah. As the wheels turn, every Thursday night at 6:30. As the wheels turn, racing through the streets and through the hills. As the wheels turn, every Thursday night we pedaling. As the wheels turn, streaming live with Ordonez. So yes.
Welcome back to the 31st edition of As the Wheel Turns. Pal, last segment with Ina.
This is a bit nice race, don't it?
Nice race coming up.
You-
But
you-
let's before getting into that, the race that Cito
boy
Matos,
Cito win a race at Petén.
M&M's dominated over Guatemala Petén.
Petén.
I mean, I hope that Cito Matos made it on the show because he might full in for all the details.
All I know now 2 days,
2
stage
days
race.
event, yeah.
They come 1-2.
1-2. And then I think in the Masters, I think I say
Roque win.
Roque win.
But everybody trophy?
Everybody trophy. Yeah,
Everybody wins on it.
I say Ryan trophy.
So everybody win?
Well, I don't know what all the trophies
lot
are.
of
So
trophy, true,
I guess
man.
for categories, but that's something I hope that Cito came on the show so that he could explain in
Well,
details.
either Elite Cito and Baliko 1-2.
Devin, I said that.
I said that go 1-2 and then Roque win there. I think Roque might go the third overall too.
Oh, okay.
Third, and then he win the fat.
Yeah, guys, myself something about 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, he might go on.
Yeah.
Roque might have won count top 3 in the elite, the whole elite race.
Yeah.
And then he won his category too.
Yeah.
With a 40 plus.
So we really want to big up the M&M's crew that travel across the border.
Yeah, but I can bust some things
Bust up
that
things,
Petén.
yeah.
That's my team. No, I'm not,
Man's your team, yeah.
I never gone, because if I make him, I would be worse.
Why am I blow to what?
Skills.
Skillerines. Yeah, folks. So
I think I'm right with skills and my shot back.
all right. So, dash it out.
I want to bust up.
Fling it out everything. But folks, big thanks. I mean, big respect out to the entire M&M's team that went across the border to Petén to represent the cyclists, and they did an awesome job. Congrats again, guys. Pal,
I will check if Madam give you permission, you need to have a live stream. I don't think permission for the bars first, though. I check out the visa for you. So, you talk like you don't set like you go there. Okay?
Don't give me permission already. Give me permission. Them give me permission.
You're good, you're good. Well, your wife couldn't do that.
Huh? What?
Your wife couldn't not give you permission to go there. Then I'd be very upset if she.
You try to put my wife on the spot, Palas. It's my wife's birthday.
People are real up birthday.
She will be her birthday. But you know something?
Then I real up
Tomorrow, Bang's birthday. My wife that is 20. Big up Bangs.
So that's what Tara said.
Yeah, Miss
Taros?
my beautiful wife is the 21st.
That's you change?
Yeah.
21st change or not change? You got Taros? Yeah, like jump to one then.
Palas, you know what
That's why me at 13 at Taros. That's why me at the a good friend coming at Taros. You don't play. You don't play with too much of bull. You don't get book. Don't play with.
And then Chief what did?
He jumped 23rd. He got the next one.
Okay,
He jumped 29.
So you said that Taros people are real Taros?
We'll play we because we are book yo.
Why?
Play we at Taros.
For allez pas national TV à cancer.
Oh, you know.
Yeah.
But should be a good race, don't it?
Yeah.
I was telling that I believe our weekend will win. Me not
will
weekend rider because the guns riders are they are younger, they are growing, but they haven't reached that level. And Mr. Guns make a statement today, I don't know if you hear about it. Mr. Guns make a statement for the gunshot. And tell them in no uncertain terms, tell the guys, on have to grow up, on have to get up there and ride on a bike.
Yeah.
And if on can beat Rocky Matos and Palace in this club where I bring two, then on nothing fool yourself and try to go to elite.
Okay.
And it was a statement, nice statement. I don't think it was disrespectful.
Well, you know something, Mr. Guns now a real guy. You know something.
That has been with
He tell you what.
I want Mr. Guns now Taros too.
Huh?
He checked me as a Taros too. He checked me as a Taros. I want Mr. Guns. But what he said was true, and I always said the weekend runs as well.
I hope
if you can win, if you can dominate weekend runs race, you're not going to elite neither. You should go all the man for weekend runs will dominate. You should we ride elite, we ride good, they dominate weekend runs. And Mr. Gonzalez made a statement to his club. I don't make it to weekend runs club. If you can dominate, nothing goes, okay? Can you waste of time?
Just before I continue, Paul, I have to bring this up. The young man Rojas.
But he's very good, I'm surprised.
The young man Rojas.
But what I couldn't tie in is that how Rojas ride junior cross country and get beat about half an hour and then show up so good there, I'm surprised. So I mean, say first, you know right, but then not to be right.
But check young Goran Gabriel. He finished 12th, and he finished 12th in the cross country. So when you don't have people that pay attention to you, when you have a bigger field and the competition is when you'll ride better.
Yeah.
And I mean nobody can lie. This young man, you see him on the TV,
impressive.
You see him on the live, and this young man, his dad tell me how he train hard, and his dad tell me
his time trial.
Yes, the time trial helmet.
He got run the car. He should have never been allowed to start that race with a time trial helmet.
But you know
run.
Yeah, but you know you have people who want to support him now, and this is why good about it that the live actually help, you know, people see it from abroad and help these kids, you know.
Well, Mrs. Bernard Sanchez and Miss Janice want to help her.
Will help her. And see that's excellent. That's excellent.
Definitely.
That they will come.
Okay, I need help. You also need help.
Definitely.
You get help, yeah.
Yeah. So when they get them big up there, so I mean they help. Then kids are that when
he's 17, no? He's 17.
Young. I don't know what age.
What do you know? 17 or you get 18?
I'm not sure how
old he turn.
Hold on. 16?
16? Wow.
Alright, so he have mad talent, Palas. Yeah. And I go international.
How much you go? No contact it?
He go 16, 7.
No, Joshua go 6.
Joshua go 6. I think he go 7. I think he go 7.
Yeah,
but that was excellent.
Yeah.
He was very impressive. You know, I want straight from Belize, but you saw in Nigeria, Italia, right? We made history made.
Oh, Black Boy Girl.
Young.
He win
first African to win. I mean, first Black African to win big stage in a major.
He may have been the first, not only African, but the first rider to make cock in the coffee, you know. When he peeped down, I don't think he may have peeped down. But I thought you have forgiven him. He never been on that winning stage. And when he peeped down,
no, Paul.
Don't you look up, put cock, you know. You look up and look cock.
You know the days after that, no, but
they might still use milk. You know who's that? John Burns.
Yeah, but
John Burns
but
always
Pal,
very crazy on
no.
Facebook. He's saying he go use milk and then now.
but why I mention this is because young
and that nation young. Well, what I'm impressed with is that his nation.
Yeah,
His nation
just coming to cycling.
so good. Cause like I look at it, what the level they have reached.
But a lot
but
of
that because that
he's not the only one. He's not the only one. You know, you have quite a number of them taking part in professional racing now.
But
so.
they're also getting the help though.
Yes, they're getting help.
And then there's a program.
Yeah, program.
So even though Belize not cycling 92 years, we don't have no program. So don't mess up no program, no help from government, and that really mess up cycling Belize.
Right.
We have talent.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah. So I had to bring that in before you continue on with the race. Now, coming up, the Sante. So who you have as?
Because that guy,
Mexican. Who are the Mexicans?
I don't know who Mexican. You know who are Mexican. Because when the Mexican come, you know who. We know who good Mexican.
Right.
So we don't know who are Mexican. But in the locals, you have Bob Gable, Smokes Gladden, Roque Matos, Jose Choto. All the man I call Louis. Jose Choto that we can rise. All the man I call Louis can rise.
Yeah. What?
Sure. No, Sherman Thomas won't be. I thought people could win, no, that win with the double.
But I know fixture.
We need to have a party. I can't win, so I know you see my name local.
Okay, all right.
I think about who can win. Dwayne Wade can win as well.
Okay.
And then in the if you go the gun score.
Big Mike.
I don't want to walk up for this set donors. Big Mike.
Big Mike can take part. I just said Big Mike can take part.
But I thought we could win. Big Mike can't win that. Win what? Big Mike can win guns B race. Big Mike better stop it. He thought about he single and happy. He compare. This is all about relationship, okay? This is about pain and he'll pop you off. Big Mike better know that. This is not about relationship who happy or single. Don't know that. When I pop out single it for you.
So the teams then they also have chief team there, right?
Santino's got Santino's top man and be to me George Junior and
so you never call George Junior him and George Junior have
that's how I call it team. So George Junior and Kamal would be the top rider for Santino's.
V12 we haven't seen him for a little while.
Yeah, V12
who V12 ride for? Still ride for Fal?
Yeah, V12 and come with Leroy when I go to the last race. The Bell Panka sick when I say you ride at the day. In the two I ride. Clad.
Oh, Clad. Okay,
Clad.
Clad.
V12.
Okay.
That is two for V12. And Matthew is riding as well.
No,
Sitong a three guy, good guy. Sitong D-Wade, Dwight Lopez, and Bobby Gable.
Okay. So
that's a good team.
Oh, so
Emanem's got Roque. He got Tyrone Tasha. Mote and me are Mokoma for a domestic role.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a lot of domestic though.
Okay.
That who can win.
Alright.
Yeah.
So nobody after the
What?
Troya team for win.
Troya team who are? You got Choto.
Choto
That pass winner as well.
But you see any like unattached riders?
Unattached.
Oh yeah, Heno is back.
Yeah, Heno will ride. So Heno will be the.
Heno smart.
In a unattached, I think that the only name I could come up with. No.
Yeah.
But he not be part of it. No, the unattached riders not show up in the story. Unattached, not show up in the story. When the rebels got who? When the rebels got Tri-Gab and Baba too, Tri-Gab.
But is it true that I see Quinton put up one thing that he can pick up some Mexican? Not true? That Jinx and Jinx?
He pick up no Mexican. Who? Who is that?
No.
I don't say Kaya name for you?
Kaya is out of the country. Kaya left the country.
I don't say Kaya name. Kaya name,
Country.
Alisa, right? Alisa got count. But boy, he after that, I don't know if he could win Valan. No, he go and come.
Yeah, Valan like pace,
the one that win the most tools. Yeah, he is so smart that he has smart himself out. I don't know about that. He has smart himself out of the break.
480 Alliance.
Who are that?
I think that Andy Bennett. Well, the D-Boy Gab. Beto Acosta.
Bennett, Sean Duncan, Sean Garbot, and Wayne Garbot.
Yeah.
480.
Yeah. No?
The win with the table, right?
Well, yeah, that's because I don't really know all of the guys.
Yeah.
I mean, you know.
They'll be there, but and also run because that in a harsh race and also run.
Oh.
You're there the race, but you're there, but you're not there.
Well, just like you say, domestic.
Domestic.
So
But I was there with my boys then for win.
Okay.
So like I'm there in there, and then here and also run the rest of my man. We need to also run. If I'm in there as a domestic, I'll make sure it happens.
But the rest of money where to be domestic, I mean, I understand that the rest of team.
No domestic no win, no?
Huh? Well, I don't say no domestic can win, but I'm just saying that.
We can go there too. We can go there come in tomorrow.
Sure.
Yes, man.
No Padia.
Padia pa for ko, but in can't. I'm more Padia pa ko. I like Anka Padia pa.
Okay.
Who is that?
You got
Yeah, got to come in. I know young, you're 54, not far from me. You're 54, I think. All right, but it's quite good.
Okay. And this will make it be interesting because they're the unknowns where
But then he Guatemala they call they know and roll. He know they can win no tour.
Okay,
he's domestic.
He come.
Yeah.
How much? No, that's Santos Abibo.
That's not a Mexican yet, so not a Mexican yet, right?
Yeah.
So this is about 85.
But how the two Mexican girls?
Me no pay for them dollars. I got domestic and then no gonna me. Me tell that, okay?
Be careful, Palas. Be careful. I remember a man said no girl beat.
Who is that?
I can't you know, me not disrespect nobody.
Then I get big Mac, you know, weak men. They have about no girl beat them, girl beat them. They are weak. Okay?
No, Palas.
You know, put me in that category there.
You
are doing there? When you hear, if you sit and go another day, you just go tell in a Spanish, you could tell in a Spanish or Creole. Tell her, no es problema, tranquilo, Jose Beni. Tell her that, okay? Tell her, chill on yourself, just say tranquilo, no problema, Jose Beni.
Tranquilo, no problema.
Jose de Cone, nothing is at the break, he ni go. Jose Beni. Jose de Cone class, okay? You remember I tell you that? I could tell one time, I could tell my team one time too. You hear the girl go with me and they domestic will change them, okay? You want to change my role? I'm not right domestic again. You make the girl go free. And right nobody domestic, I'm going for them. I don't care who can I gamble with business, then they don't forget me. So the domestic was done. Boy. I tell you that. Girl beat me, girl beat me. I got a big thing towards girl. I'm not a feminist, I know anti-woman thing, but when you put me in a bicycle, I tell you only for beat me. Only for beat me. You see when I got harsh race, the man has no run with the female has. They don't run together, no, right? Because the man is a stronger race.
I don't know about has.
So, okay. Our females are the same too. Men are stronger than women. So I take it very serious when you have a girl show against me and want to beat me. What? My domestic was done, okay? I tell you that. Are you telling me right there in Spanish? He say broken Spanish.
So how said?
No problem.
No problem.
I think in English, you got a funny name. You tell her, man, English. Look at me, I'm okay. We don't want the behaviors. No es problema, tranquilo. Jose Beni. Okay, Joseph the call. Don't think that this is the break or local business. He the call. Hold chill. He the call. Okay. My role done as domestic. I tell you. When it's about domestic, that done. Palace was done. Already. Domestic. You don't know domestic. Domestic was done. But if they get West Standing people earlier, they get good. They get the car. They get punish car.
So
they get good. They got 5 minutes behind free, 50 plus years, I run me down. They say, be the girl.
So then, pal.
Yeah, very good.
Man, you have to eat your words, you know?
I say what?
Huh? You can't tell me, well, bye, my tubeless tire gone down, right there.
Well, if tubeless tire go down, but if you wear my tubeless tire, they up. You don't say they go left me. It doesn't go like that. A different rule, my rule change, I tell you. Sorry, okay? If they got show up, can't even go in, maybe no go. If they got show up, but they got go about the business, look like no one going, eh? My rule change, I can't help on again. That done. Me no help nobody. That pacing thing, but bring back. Like going back. I come in at the pace by myself and chase girl neither. I jump and catch you away. I go and catch you quick. Because I don't want no wasted energy.
Show the thing
that one is it?
Yeah. So oh,
You don't play?
yep.
No,
Yeah.
So the Victoria is doing a fundraiser after the race tomorrow. After the race Sunday stage, he's doing a barbecue chicken. He tell me I try bring out some ribs away. Serve with rice and beans, macaroni salad, pico de gallo. Where the pico de gallo? Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right. This is a word because people. This is folks. The Victoria going to the US. I think in July.
When month you going?
You going?
September.
Fall. Okay. September is going to the States. Where the States? Louisiana. Where you going?
So, no. So don't.
Is that Colorado?
Not South Carolina. Which is
Carolina. Not Carolina.
Not Carolina.
Yeah. So where you going to meet? You going to meet
John DeLong.
John DeLong, and then where you going to meet 60 Blade?
Yeah.
He must have worked on 60 Blade too.
62. Sunday to Palace, we have the kiddies race that the Marion Jones.
Oh, this afternoon?
Yeah, this afternoon.
Okay.
Yeah, this afternoon.
That the skills are the other two?
Yeah, and also I think they have a race. Then they have a race for the mothers, right? They have a race for the mothers.
Oh my.
Rina, you are ride the race? You have to? Because for the mothers to take part in it.
I think I saw mothers race too.
Yeah. So they have a race for the mothers after the kids them take part in it.
They was very good one time too.
But they can't ride it. They don't have no kids to ride.
They're lucky they've been ride again.
But
so kids race afternoon, see that?
Okay.
Bike shop, serious cycling clubs. But that's that.
That's that about round 2.
Okay, anybody want to donate to Derek cause as well?
Okay, that's right.
His banking information is there, Atlantic Bank. Account 212-001-4830. This is for a good cause. This young man is going to the States to pursue his education, and also he's one of these roughest cyclists I've seen at his age. At 18, you don't find him at 18 riding this good. His bigger brother didn't ride like this at 18. I wonder if his bigger brother may even ride like this. The way he ride. But anyhow, the bigger brother is a good rider as well. He's a good rider. He's a thoroughbred as well. But this the baby thoroughbred, Ordonez kind of phenom. I think he's a phenom. I think he will do great things for Belize. Being out there pursuing his education and also riding, he should. I think this little guy will do great in cycling.
Yes, of course.
He'll do great in cycling. So Ordonez, we are winding down. Next week you should have a great show too. We have some this race are nice on Sunday, and
yes, it will be very interesting.
I'm thankful. I feel great that when I heard the story that you might not do the live stream because of your wife's birthday. I mean, a lot of people don't come and say, "Palas, honey, I do that kind of thing." I said, well, it's not. If I'm not big me, I big me say Ordonez. So I said, but Debbie realized that she didn't want to be hated by so many. So she decided to set you free, which is good. But careful, because Taros no rubber, they hate you. We don't have to worry. We don't have to worry who don't like we though. We don't have to worry who like we though. So back off and leave it and sing slow. No, the thing that get to this one no. Be able to sell. No, look on Facebook and the boat and say, hey, I told you have to let her go. No, do that no, because she go pulling back the rain. And we there shop yesterday. When you tell Lex, you have to do it. Lexi asked me, Uncle, where I say, you don't say anything. Anybody jump, you just say that. You just that one they jump, just say that one they name, you just jump. that one just get away. Lexi may force into this though. Lexi I get forced into while I stream. Yeah, they must be sorry for his son too. I say, I can't make them baptize there. That'll be a rough baptism with fire. Like I say, thanks Ordonez for again 31st. We are here 31st every day. We don't pass half here. For 2 weeks and yeah, we're 32, so.
Palace, you get me into this, and you know what? I never realized this thing has so much work. You get me into this.
Who like use that live stream, no me?
No, not live stream part.
Oh.
For have the show.
Okay.
The live stream cool.
Yeah. Well, the show had to cut down because cycling was getting dormant and dead. So even the live stream was great. But after the live stream, we couldn't come and discuss it. The discussion and show.
Right.
People are talking about it worldwide. The best sports show in the country.
Yeah.
You can't get better than this.
Today I'm going to show the helmet to buy. As I go live, people don't jump on. You must say, what going on?
You used to do you test now. People jump on, we're going on.
Because this weekend I want
that is show your progress though. You used to choke your helmet or 40 people jump on, we're going on.
I don't want no frying in the thing. I want to be crystal clear.
Yeah. The last race made me smooth. You use that helmet there?
No, I had to grab that when
G4 is me smooth though.
Yeah.
G4 is nice.
Yeah, good, but be better.
Yeah, be better.
Better. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I got a nice helmet from Mr. B, and so.
Nice.
Yeah, so I definitely want to take that out, and I can't lose power now. I have serious power bank.
You got power bank.
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
But of course, we have come to the end of another great show. Thanks again, Palace, for showing up.
Thanks.
We have to apologize for the tech, but like we said, we have to do what we have to do.
Yeah, everything I get blessed.
We have blessed up everything after this, make sure. But like with anything, listen to me. I say space shuttle gun, it's kind of blow to smithereens. So anything happen.
Anything go.
So we could. Yes,
Banks tomorrow.
Banks. We want wish Banks happy birthday for tomorrow.
And Miss Debbie and
my beautiful wife. Saturday.
Saturday, Miss Debbie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chief the
23rd.
Monday,
23rd. Yeah.
Monday.
Yeah. Somebody give me a special gift for getting out there Sunday, so I have to wrap it up and give it Sunday.
Give Chief?
Yes, on the live stream. We want to hand it over to one, so wrap up and give Chief. We want to tell like I said, thank Mr. G for having such a beautiful race over the weekend. We want to thank Chief for having this big race this weekend. Keep the cycling fans entertained.
You forgot the race, you got the live stream, you got the show.
Yeah.
Coming together.
Right, yeah.
The show now make it if you not got race now.
Yeah.
You got race for top of the show on top of the races.
Right,
so they coincide with each other.
Right.
The race, the live stream and the show. Being trained together.
Right.
They
hold hands.
They hold hands. The same way me and you make it. One nice guy and one is not too nice. We make them, but they only two make for the show. That's why maybe you make it Kataros, make it to you. I guess why me and you make it though. That's true. I'd like to thank everybody Ordonez for tuning in again. I would thank God again, Ordonez. God has been great too. All of us Ordonez. We look for outside, and America gonna they got a church and kill people, but they got a supermarket and start kill like that. Belize is the best place.
Yes, you know something I
get very upset with America when America like they say that like put advisory upon Belize. That get me kind of upset. America can't put no advisory, travel advisory upon Belize. Maybe when me can tell me wish I'm afraid that he asked me how I like America like afraid for no. I afraid. He said, why? I said, I'm not kill anybody. I'm going to buy a sword, I think a man goes, then I'm going to enter the supermarket doing this. I look wrong, I tell you. I know that's door now, because the door you're coming from, I don't tell you, that door you're coming from. So I try to say, I back the lone people. Because you go through the door, when you go kill this girl, that through the door you come, I want to roll along myself, smile myself, and say where you when you don't kill everybody, and I come out. You think this man should as he prejudice bad to see? See meet a white man and no kill him? He spare white man life. White man do so and you know shoot white man.
That was really because he live streamed after that was very sad.
He live streamed
and so
you see with the live stream great events,
exactly,
events, races and he live stream so
like I always puzzle why the world or why humans, I mean leaders of big country where we are sitting we look up to them people there, but they are one of the cars, the chaos. I mean, sports.
But what's the war that
Ukraine.
Ukraine?
I mean, when you hear some of the stories, I watch my stories, my heart sink because, you know, kids, you know, it's sad on what they are fighting for. They still they left everything, you know. They left everything. So we must share love. I mean, when you see the comments for the fans there who enjoy races or football game or basketball game, then are things we're supposed to cheer about, and these are the things we have to learn to live with each other. I mean, bringing down each other, killing each other, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense.
Sad.
Yeah, so that me love Belize, believe.
So I say I always thank God every time for the show.
So we have to give thanks.
Belize is a blessed nation. We don't have any kind of thing, don't it?
We're poor, but we're blessed.
We don't have no school shooting, we got no church shooting. Belize, no supermarket, nobody gonna save you and kill nobody yet.
Yeah.
When people, American be like telling when they call us save, I say nobody gonna kill you in a mommy, nobody.
Yeah.
You are shopping in now, nobody gonna kill you. They laugh. I tell you, nobody gonna kill you now.
I like the story. I like the story. Give me when you enter the US one time and when they ask you where you're from and you say Belize, I say, and you tell them.
Then he want immigration man want tell me Belize. Lot of killing. I say killing no that killing ya. Ooh, America, yeah. I'm afraid for no. He said why? I say gonna kill a church or kill a supermarket, or school or no kill ya. Me afraid for no. Belize we don't got no school shooting, church shooting, supermarket shooting. We don't got none of that.
Yeah, each house has almost about 20 guns.
Everybody got gun. Yes. Like that state where he body kill.
Yeah.
You have the right to bear an arm.
Yes.
You need no license. Imagine do this. Everybody got gun. I say kind of machine we got.
Yes. Then we're going to war with.
Then war. Then for the streets. Yeah. So I'm thankful to God for our nation that is blessed. June bring up. How free race to go? I forget to talk about free race.
Yeah, so next week I'll talk more about the race.
Okay.
Get up when so June 12th, the Ordonez bike shop.
Okay.
Race. Yeah, be an open race. It doesn't be an open race.
Yeah. Open race.
Because remember that prep the riders there for
national
the national.
Race.
Yeah.
National the 26th.
So probably I'll be wrong 100 miles. Okay. I think one could higher than that.
Yeah, 100 is good. Because national and be 110.
110, right? So yeah, keep the guys active. So
be good.
Yeah. So. It will be a beautiful race.
So next week we can talk about that.
Right, next week we can talk about that. Yeah. But you don't do a big up?
Yeah, big up my family, everybody good, everybody great. Thanks.
Well, of course, you know, I stopped calling that whole long list because too much people for call now. So I want to thank all you guys who support us. We want to thank the fans, and well, one person I have to always big up to my beautiful wife. I say, yeah, of course, the crew, I have to thank up the crew. But thank you all again. Have a blessed night. Until Saturday and Sunday, we'll be on the tarmac with some Skittles and some Smithereens.
Yes.
We're out, folks.
Great.
Thank you all.
As the wheels turn, every Thursday night at 6:30. As the wheels turn, racing through the streets and through the hills. As the wheels turn, every Thursday night we pedaling. As the wheels turn, streaming live with Ordonez. So yes. I sit and watch as the wheel turns. My bike is where I get my thrill. Up and down, riding through the hills. I have no fear as I climb and change my gear. Through the valley so steep, now we on the street. Yeah. As the